I threw a $1,500 Madden tournament and invited the best Madden pros in the entire world. We had some of the biggest names in the entire community competing in this tournament, guys like K-Mac, Mills, Vose, Pavin, and many more. Not only competing for their share of the $1,500 prize pool, but for eternal glory in the most prestigious Madden tournament in the entire world. I also want to take a second to let you guys know that I am moving a majority of my daily MUT content over to my second channel, Maze Live. So if you guys want more content like pack openings, money games, card reviews, make sure you go subscribe to my second channel. The link will be pinned in the comments down below. Once again, that is Maze Live. And if you guys want more content, you can go find it over there. On the first day of the tournament, we started with a 128-man bracket. By the end of day one, there will only be 8 players left who will advance to the finals on day 2. Now, day 1 was very hectic, and there were some surprising upsets. Some of the biggest names in the tournament, like Mills and K-Mac and Ghost, had all been eliminated. But after many hard-fought battles, some of them to the death. Yes, it's true. Some competitors gave their life for this tournament. May they forever rest in peace. But we were left with our final 8, and we move on to day 2. In our final 8-man bracket, we had some exciting matchups to look forward to. We had Nash versus Pavin, Astro versus Vose, David T versus Bugs, and that Goose Guy versus Nick Effler. First game in this 8-man bracket was Nash versus Pavin. In this game, both players played extremely well, not making many mistakes on either side of the ball. But it was a tale of the defenses, and it came down to the bitter end. AI Nash, 2nd and 9 now. 52 seconds on the clock. Looks like the crosser's open. But Trayvon Merrick, the Raider legend, comes underneath, and it is poetic that Pavin has a Raider beast make the game-winning play for him. So with that beautiful stop to end the game, Pavin advances over Nash into our semifinals. And in the semifinals, he will play the winner of our next game, which is Vose versus Astro. In this game, Vose started the game deep in a hole, much like I was deep in your mother last night, but he was losing by a full 17 points at one point, and he even had the entire chat giving up on it. But Vose didn't quit on himself, and in fact, he showed a lot of heart fighting out of that hole and bringing this game to the final play. Welcome back to the NFL on CBS. A slant and a crosser. The slant is there, and Dave Casper comes down with it with 40 seconds to go. He does not call a timeout, and there's the handoff to Jerome Bettis. He took that to the outside. He had a lot of space. He cut it back inside, and I don't know if that was the right move, but I have horrible run sticks, so I probably would have done the same thing. He was down bad early, and he's come back and is now in an opportunity to win this game. Cue the epic music. My voice didn't crack, by the way. That was your fucking earphones making a mistake. Blocks the running back. I like the call. It's a double screamer, and it looks like Randy Moss is open. And Vose, with the laser beam, gets the job done inside field goal range now. Ladies and gentlemen, against all odds, Vose 13 has fought back, and with 3 seconds left, only has to make a nice kick. Justin Tucker kicks, it's up, and Vose advances to the semifinals where he will play Pavin. We are getting a look at this handsome man up close with the sleeveless shirt on. Vose looking good. Now the next game in this bracket is David T against Madden legend Bugs. Now this game was extremely close the entire time, but in the end it was David T who pulled away late in the 4th quarter. David T audibles to a trips tight end look. And I don't know if this is actually trips tight end. It looks a little off, but the zig route is there, but he throws a streak. Justin Jefferson comes down with it. Post route might be there. He throws a corner. And Michael Crabtree comes down with it. It's going to be a 3-point game, ladies and gentlemen. And Bugs has all 3 timeouts. He is very much still alive in this game. 37 seconds remain on the clock. David T just needs 1 yard to end this game entirely. Hands it off. It's a run commit. And Joe Mixon squeezes through a tiny little hole. A hole tighter than a nun. So David T advances to the semifinals where he will play the winner of our final round of 8 matchup, that Goose Guy against Nick Effler. Now this game was extremely close as well and came down to a game-winning drive opportunity for Nick, who's trailing the entire game. You can see that game-winning drive right here. Blocking nobody, sending 5 out. He throws a quick corner out, and Randy Moss gets out of bounds. That's a good first play of the drive. The slot corners are both blitzing. A very tough blitz to pick up, but he throws over the middle. He still has that timeout. Jurtles to the outside and goes down with 12 seconds at the 44. A lot of deep zones on that left side. Steps up in the pocket. he pitches it back to Joe Mixon. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. So a lot of nail biters in the round of 8, but now our semifinal matchups are set. We have Vose versus Pavin and Goose versus David T in our semifinals. Starting with Vose versus Pavin. These two beasts were going at it in one of the closest, most back-and-forth games we've had all tournament. You gotta go with the pass here. Not much open. Parham's open! And he gets the feed in. Pavin gets the job done on 3rd and goal. We can do it. You want clutch music? Let's do it. Fuck it, let's do it. Oh my God, Jerome Bettis is gone again. Now, I just started the epic music. Is Ronnie Lott going to make a play? He is. But guys, that is the 3rd run of the day. Cover 3 on the right side. Zoning out the D tackle as usual. Motions over Donald Parham. It's manned up. Left side safety. Now the running back is unmanned up. Parham's there. It's up. And Donald Parham Jr. comes down with the game-tying interception. He's going to run straight to that C route, and Donald Parham's open underneath. A little juke. And Parham gets his clock absolutely clean. Now, that's what I like to call 1-800-clock cleaners. You call us, we clean your clock. This is it. It's an offensive game. You got to think Pavin goes for this here. Goes for the field goal. Now, again, guys, I've been talking all day about how Pavin plays smart. He doesn't let the emotion of the situation get to his head. This is a veteran move. Does Vose have what it takes? Will he pull something out of that ass? Or will Pavin advance to the finals and send Vose packing? Fucking route doesn't even get deep enough. Fuck my voice. I don't even know what to say. 4th and 30, the snap is up, and Lawrence Taylor comes in again. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. And so one of the greatest to ever do it, Pavin, advances to our grand finals in an overtime sweat fest. And he'll be taking on the winner of our next matchup, which is that Goose guy against David T. Now, this game kind of broke our trend of having really close matchups here in this tournament, and it was in fact a tale of the defenses that took over in the semifinals. And when I have a stream rating, I'm not gonna fucking wash my hands after pissing, bro. Like, sorry, I will own that. Like, yeah, 35 seconds on the clock, 1 timeout on each side. Goose has about four deep zones on the field. And David steps up and fumbles, and Goose picks it up. Is Delpit gone? Yes, he is. And ladies and gentlemen, that is a huge swing. Now, I know a lot of people in the chat are rooting for David, but Goose has been playing phenomenal defense all tournament, and that right there is a testament. 4th and 10, the snap is up. The pressure comes off the right side. He throws it over the middle, and it is intercepted by Goose. Goose up 14 in this semifinal matchup. Looks like nothing's open. He's going to throw it and get hit, and David stopped again. 2nd and inches here from the 13. David looking at his first touchdown of the game. And it's over the middle, intercepted from Goose, and that defense comes up yet again. Ladies and gentlemen, that might be it. And so now, boys, the grand finals matchup is set. It's going to be the 4-time Raiders Club champion and Madden Bowl bell winner, Pavin, one of the greatest Madden players of all time, against the newcomer on the block, the guy with the hot defense, that Goose guy. Now, as I just said, Goose has been playing phenomenal lockdown defense the entire tournament. But will it be enough to take down one of Madden's all-time greatest players, Pavin? Let's find out. 8 yards so far through the air. Another motion slant from 84. He's going to be wide open. He throws the post. It's Crabtree again. And speak of the devil in the first quarter. And a big hit. It's intercepted by LaMarcus Joyner. The hit from Trayvon Merrick on the quarterback brings the pass tip to LaMarcus Joyner, who goes all the way back to the Baja. And that is going to be a huge turn of events from Moss. Looks like he might be open. He throws over the middle. That's Andre Reed with a big catch. Now Goose's offense coming alive a little bit. We love to see that. 2nd and 7. Goose offense driving very nicely. Over the middle, that's Donald Parham. Is Lester Hayes going to make the tackle? He does. Wow. And now it's a 3rd and goal from the 3. Lester Hayes might have saved 4 points. Let's find out. He runs the ball here. And DeMarco Murray into the end zone. Lester Hayes' efforts were for naught as Goose ties up the game 7-7. The blitz is picked up. They did not loop at all. He throws over the middle. Amazing read. Oh my goodness. Motions over right to left. And it's wide open. Goose in the end zone. 51 seconds on the clock. Goose leads by 7. Interception from Goose. That defense coming up big again, and Derek Johnson has space. He gets out. And Goose inside field goal range. Already up 7. Goose with the defense, man. Oh my God. Everybody is cheering. 3 timeouts. Randy Moss open. He didn't throw it. But he throws to Crabtree, who breaks the tackle. And Goose is up 14. Just 14 points. 21-7. 20 seconds remain. This dude Goose is on one right now, playing like we've never seen. This guy is maybe the best Madden player in the world. Motions left to right, blitz screams off that side, over the middle, and Donald Parham barely over the user, gets the catch. It's a gain of about 30. Pavin senses that momentum. 2nd and 10 from Pavin. Again, that pressure screaming, but Randy Moss has a step. He gets the catch. And Randy Moss holds on to it inside the 10-yard line. Is Pavin going to be a 1st and goal? And if he gets a touchdown right here, I bet a lot of people in the chat are going to be real quiet. And DeMarco Murray, a big hole into the end zone, and that is the touchdown. Pavin only needs 1 stop to get back in this game. Now on 3rd and 15, switches to Dollar. The slot corners come in like I predicted, and Donald Parham is there in the flats, but Lawrence Taylor off the D-line comes and makes the tackle. No, Goose is going to kick his 3. Can you kick from here? Yeah, you don't make this. You can't make this. Aaron Rodgers going to throw one deep, and Randy Moss, oh my God! It is caught by Michael Crabtree, the Raider legend. Pavin hurries to the line, and with 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter, he's pushing the envelope of potentially tying up the game. DeMarco Murray gets another 1st down, and now we're at the 11-yard line. In a matter of seconds, Pavin has flipped the field. He saw the momentum was on his side. He saw Goose might have been still angry about that field goal, and he took advantage. That curl flat gets fucked out of whack. He motions him back. Veteran move blocks him. And there's pressure still screams in. It's 4th and 11. But he throws the post, and Crabtree, activated with double me, comes down with it. A great play from Goose. The edge pressure comes in. Watch him step up in the pocket. He doesn't take the slant that looks open initially. He waits, and he throws that post. A phenomenal play, and that alone could win Goose this game right here. Now he runs the ball up the middle, and Cordero Patterson gets tackled at the 37. Ladies and gentlemen, we've played 2 days of Madden football, and it all comes down to this. Only inches to go. Goose needs about 4. Katana in the chat only has about 4. Underneath his pants, he motions over Parham right to left. It's going to be a stretch to the left. And there's guys in the backfield, but Murray gets loose and goes down. And that might be it. And I think that might be it, boys. Goose might have done it. 2 plays for Pav. No timeouts. Last play, boys. Aaron Rodgers takes the snap. He's going to throw it up. It's double coverage. And it falls incomplete. And ladies and gentlemen, the Patriots and that Goose guy against all odds fight through their end of the bracket. GG's in the chat.